Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Well, so glad to see the return of such a beautiful festival taking over Bloor. By the way, a staple in the city since 1995. And more than 500 artists, I hear, take over that stage in the days that it's there. So quite incredible to see Mother Nature also celebrating with us by making way for gorgeous conditions. 25 degrees just now outside the Toronto airport. And hey, it wasn't just at the Ukrainian festival, but if you were doing anything from the overwhelming amount of events in the city, you had perfect conditions for it, because we've been seeing less of that cloud cover, many hours of unobstructed sunshine, and that has helped bring those temperatures up. But also the humidity has been up for some parts of the province. We're already looking at that 30-degree mark towards Windsor. Not quite getting there in Tobermory and Sudbury yet, with some of these temperatures still into the low 20s. But trust me, in the next few days, many communities in Ontario will start to feel the warm air, because we're expecting summer to make a very brief return. So I don't know if you've switched out your wardrobe just yet, but maybe hold that thought. You might be in need of flip-flops in the coming days. We're taking a look at the futurecast, which isn't going to show you a whole lot of anything, because as we anticipate the arrival of a high-pressure system, those clouds are starting to clear, the skies remaining clear and dry, and again, sunny days ahead and warm days ahead in the next few days. Tomorrow, still comfortable 24 degrees in Toronto and bright, beautiful sunshine, expecting comfortable conditions when you head to work and even when you return. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. All right, Sky Tracker weather with our weather specialist, Noor Rafat. Noor, it was just a really nice Sunday.
It has been, Kevin, for many communities across central and eastern Canada. The sun started to shine, there's temperatures starting to come up. I know you may not be in love with that in the next few days.
It's good. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
That's good.
I like the, a little cooler fall temperatures. I'm into that.
Well, they will be back, but after we see a brief return of summer in the next few days. And you know what that means, Kevin? Flip-flop weather.
Wow, that's a fair trade.
Let's take a look. Well, if you love today, you're going to love tomorrow in Toronto, because we're seeing pretty much similar conditions. 24 degrees for that high, and lots of sunshine, even getting brighter as the day progresses. A comfortable start to your day as well. Now, this is something that we're going to be talking about in the next few days, as I mentioned, as more of this warm air shifts east all the way towards parts of Atlantic Canada. The prairies breaking records yet again with that high heat, and they are slowly starting to see that subside with some more seasonal temperatures headed their way. Of course, good news for what has been a really dry and really hot summer for them. There's not a whole lot to show you in the futurecast, because there's not a whole lot going on other than those clouds starting to clear. So if you're a fan of these temperatures, celebrate them while you can, because they will be in and then they will move out. Now, we do know that parts of the province are quite dry, and even areas around Cottage Country especially, these conditions aren't helpful for that. So something to monitor as well is the fire danger in some of these areas where we're going to see that long stretch of warm weather and long stretch of dry weather. That's not going to be the most helpful. 16 overnight tonight in Toronto. That's pretty warm. 13 in London, 7 up towards Sudbury, and 9 in Ottawa. Tomorrow, 27 already in London and Windsor, Fort Erie as well. I'm a little skeptical of that 21 in Toronto. Again, as I mentioned, we could climb to 24 degrees, but might be cooler for some around the water. 22 in Cobourg, 24 for our friends in Peterborough, and 26 in Belleville. Similar conditions in Kingston. Now, how high will we get to? How high will that mercury get to is what I'm saying. Words are hard on the weekend. 28 by Thursday. That's our warmest day. Humidex feeling into the low 30s. And then in comes the cooler air. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday closer to seasonal, save for Saturday. For some, this might come with some wet weather, potentially around eastern Ontario.
Meanwhile, a celebration of Ukrainian culture was on display in the city's West End today. The Toronto Ukrainian Festival took over Bloor West Village. It's the largest Ukrainian street festival in North America, featuring delicious food, dancing, and over 50 musical performers. Plus, the weather was great to get out and enjoy the festivities. What does the forecast look like as we enter the work week? Well, we'll bring in weather specialist Noor Rafat to find out. Hey, Noor.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Oh, great question. And I'll start by saying this. If you like today, you're going to love tomorrow and the next few days, because we're not going to say goodbye to those great temperatures just yet, and neither will we say goodbye to the sunshine. 21 degrees just now outside the Toronto airport. We've obviously said goodbye to the sunshine because it is nighttime, guys, okay? But we have barely seen a drop of precipitation on the satellite and radar. More and more blue skies as the day progressed. Barely a cloud in the sky, and that meant the warmer air. The humidity was also in place. So 27 felt closer to 31 in Windsor today. 25 that high in Toronto. We're not quite there yet. Algonquin, Parry Sound, Tobermory, although those temperatures are closer to seasonal, but in the next few days, even those areas are going to start to see some climbing temperatures as we get into some summer-like conditions by the middle of the week. Now, I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself here, but expecting some clearing skies as we start to anticipate the arrival of a high-pressure system, potentially around Tuesday. Tomorrow, though, still gorgeous conditions. Sunshine for your morning, sunshine for your afternoon, sunshine for your early evening, and certainly weather that allows you to shed some layers by the afternoon. Don't go getting naked now, okay? That's illegal in public, but 24 degrees in Toronto, sunny skies, and a comfortable start to your day. Beautiful evening as well. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. Sky Tracker weather with the weather specialist Noor Rafat. And Noor, it looks like a great start to the week.
Hey, it's been a spectacular weekend for many and a great start to the week, as you mentioned, Kevin. The good news is that stretch of conditions is going to last well into next week. So if you're a fan of sunshine, we got it.
Good, good.
Yes.
I think most are.
Yes, fan of dry weather, we also got it. Now, how hot will it get, and will we see some flip-flops back in action?
Flip-flops?
Yeah.
Oh, like the ones you wear?
Yes.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Let's take a look. Tomorrow, comfortable conditions, but we're going to go from that to shorts and T-shirts weather by the middle of the week. 24 degrees, though, in Toronto is still quite nice. Lots and lots of sunshine and some warm air from the southeast. A comfortable start to your day as well, although you'll probably need just a light layer that you can shed later into the afternoon. We're seeing a lot of warm air in northern Ontario tomorrow, much of it in midwestern USA. Parts of the prairies starting to shift further east as the day progresses. So take a look at how that warm air is going to make its way into parts of Atlantic Canada, Quebec, and also into Ontario, where those temperatures will climb and give us that summer-like feel. Really hope you didn't switch out your wardrobe just yet, because you're going to have to switch it back to summer. Not a whole lot to show you on our Futurecast, because once that high pressure starts to take over, we're going to see a whole lot of nothing. So that cloud cover that's lingering starting to clear. Any wet weather? No chance of it as we head into the next few days. And here it is, just clear skies Monday, Tuesday, and heading into your Wednesday and Thursday as well. So spectacular conditions. Only concern is how hot will it get? Well, in the Toronto region, and I'll show you those numbers in just a moment, we're going to get into the upper 20s around southwestern Ontario, going to get higher than that, so 30, 32 degrees could be possible for Windsor, and those humidex values into the low to mid 30s over there. So ironic that I am saying this in September, late September, mid-September I should say, but we're going to have to watch out for how much time you spend outside, staying hydrated, and getting a chance to get into some cooler conditions. Get inside for some cooler conditions. So don't spend the whole day outside is what I'm trying to say. By Friday, here comes that cooler air, and it will be in for a cooler than average start to your Saturday, back up to seasonal conditions by Sunday. So that summer-like stretch not going to last very long. The following week, those temperatures remaining at the low 20s.